the name?
His name is Elijah. And I'm just wondering if you can give him some advice, first of all, on what he should do if he wanted to follow in your footsteps, and also as somebody who has spent his life pursuing his dream, what do you do when you hit that wall in order to make yourself keep going?
Are you recording?
I am recording.
Elijah, hi. My name's Chris Hadfield. I wanted to maybe tell you a couple things you can think about as you're growing up to get where you might dream about being. Number one is the simplest one, Elijah, and that is you only get one body. And it's probably not perfect, but do the best you can with it. And you don't have to do huge things. Exercise a little bit. Take the stairs. Carry your bag. Think about food when you put it in your mouth. And you sculpt the body that you have one tiny decision at a time. Every mouthful, every bit of exercise you get. So if you just get in the habit on a daily basis of doing good things for your body, it'll take care of you through your life. That's number one. Number two is get an education. Learn things. And learn things that are kind of hard for you. It takes time to learn complicated things. But someone else already figured it out. And they're going to try and explain it to you. They've written it in a textbook. They've given you exercises to do. Learn complicated things. Right to the limit of your ability. Push your own brain. Think about getting as much education as you can. And when someone volunteers to teach you something for free, always take them up on it. Your whole life. Whether it's how to do a Rubik's Cube, or say a few words in another language, or do a quadratic equation, always take them up on it. And then the third thing is, and maybe this one's the most important, have a long-term dream in mind. What gets your heart really going? What would you really like to maybe have a chance to do in life? What is the coolest thing you can think of? And then, just start nudging your life along in that direction. Every little decision you make. Am I going to read a book tonight? Am I going to watch a movie? Am I going to watch TV? Am I going to do nothing? What am I going to do tonight? And the little decisions you make today are the ones that will result in who you are tomorrow. Simple. And then the day after that, the decisions you do tomorrow, that will help turn you slightly differently. You'll just sculpt yourself very differently. Let's say over the next week, I'm going to read a book about, whatever, archaeology. Well, after a week, you're going to know more about archaeology than you did before. You've changed yourself just a little. And if you keep a long-term goal in mind, it helps you choose those little changes. They don't have to be huge. It's incremental. And it won't go as you wanted. And you probably won't end up all the way to the very end of your dream. That's okay. But make a point of at least giving your life some direction. Because if you don't change direction, you're probably going to end up where you're headed. So choose where you want to go. And then the final thing, subset to that, is never make your measure of personal success the end game. If the only thing that tells you that you were worthwhile is because you got to that last thing, you're going to hate everything in between here and there. So take pleasure in every single step and enjoy everything. You can choose to be joyful or miserable about everything you do. Pouring your bowl of cereal or doing a chin-up. It's up to you how you want to feel about it. So make every step pleasurable. Celebrate all the little tiny victories, because they cumulatively become a really joyful life. And maybe, even maybe, if you're really lucky to work hard, you might even get to fly in space.